Welcome to the Joy Unleashed Project, where we explore the art and science of living a vibrant, purposeful life after 45. I'm your host, Mattie Cummins, and I'm here to guide you through transformative conversations that will ignite your inner brilliance. In each episode, we'll dive deep into the transformation framework, sharing powerful stories, expert insights, and practical strategies that help dynamic women, just like you, embrace this exciting chapter of life. Whether you're navigating a teenager at home, an empty nest, caring for aging parents, or all of the above, or you're simply ready to prioritize your own joy, you're in the right place. Get ready to unlock new possibilities, build meaningful connections, and create the vibrant future you deserve. This is more than just a podcast. It's your invitation to join a community of bold women who are rewriting the rules of midlife. Let's unleash your joy together. Welcome back to the Joy Unleashed Project, where we explore the art and science of living a vibrant, purposeful life. I'm your host, Mattie Cummins, and I'm so grateful you've chosen to spend these next few minutes with me. This podcast is all about the essentials of discovering your joy in life, and today we're diving into one of the most vulnerable yet transformative topics we can explore together. We're talking about holistic transformation, honoring your body's journey, and finding grace in the midst of change. So let me ask you something, and I want you to really sit with this question. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and felt truly at home in your own skin? If you paused, if you felt a little pang in your chest, if you thought it's been a while, you're not alone. Today we're tackling how our body changes and how do we navigate those with grace. And I want to start by saying this. Your body is not betraying you. Your body is not failing you. Your body is doing exactly what bodies do. It's living, changing, adapting, and carrying you through this beautiful, complex journey of life. I was having coffee with my friend Lisa last month. She's 52, she's brilliant, accomplished, and she said something that stopped me in my tracks. She said, I feel like I'm living in someone else's body. Nothing fits the same way. My energy crashes at 3 p.m. like clockwork. I wake up with aches I didn't have yesterday. When did this happen, and when did I become this? My heart broke for her because I've heard this story so many times, and to be honest with you, I'm living the story myself. From women in their 40s dealing with perimenopause, from women in their 50s, like me, navigating menopause, from women at every stage who feel like their bodies have suddenly become strangers. And I feel it too. I know what it feels like to suddenly feel like a stranger in your own body. Here's what we don't talk about enough. Physical changes aren't just about how we look, they're about how we feel, literally and emotionally. When your metabolism shifts, when your sleep patterns change, when your energy becomes unpredictable, when your hormones feel like they're on a roller coaster, it's not just physical, it's deeply emotional and psychological too. And the things that we deal with are really challenging. Clothes that don't fit the same way anymore. Energy that crashes without a warning. Sleep that feels restless and unrefreshing. A metabolism that seems to have its own agenda. Hormonal changes that affect everything from your mood to your skin to your brain. Aches and pains that seem to appear overnight. And here's what I want you to know. Feeling frustrated, confused, or even grieving these changes is completely normal. You're not being dramatic, you're not being vain, you're being human. Let's talk about what's actually happening in your body because understanding the why can help us navigate the how. Starting in our 40s, our bodies begin a natural transition. Estrogen and progesterone levels start to fluctuate and eventually decline. This isn't just about reproduction. These hormones affect everything, your metabolism, your sleep, your mood, your skin, your hair, your energy levels, even how your body stores fat. Your metabolism naturally slows down at about 2 to 3% per decade. 2 to 3% per decade after age 30. That's not your fault, that's just biology. Your muscle mass also naturally decreases, which affects both your strength and your metabolic rate. But here's what's fascinating. While these changes are happening, your brain is also adapting. Research shows that women's brains actually become more integrated during this life stage. The left and right hemispheres start working together more efficiently. You're literally becoming wiser, more intuitive, more capable of seeing the big picture. So while your body is changing, your mind is evolving too. This isn't decline, this is transformation. Now let's talk about the emotional piece because this is really huge. When your body changes, it can feel like you're losing part of your identity. Maybe you were always the energetic one or the strong one, or you define yourself by how you looked in certain clothes. When those external markers shift, it can really trigger what psychologists call identity disruption. You might find yourself asking, who am I if I'm not who I used to be? And that's actually a beautiful question to ask because it opens the door to discovering what you're becoming, not focusing on who you were. Here's where we get to shift the narrative. Instead of seeing your body as something that's working against you, what if we started seeing it as something that's working for you? Your body has carried you through decades of life. It's healed from injuries, fought off illnesses, maybe carried and birthed children, worked long hours, loved deeply, experienced joy and sorrow. Your body's not your enemy, it's your most faithful companion. Let me share a reframe that changed everything for one of my clients. Instead of saying, my body's betraying me, she started saying, body is communicating with me. When you're tired, your body is saying, I need rest. When you're hungry, it's saying, I need nourishment. When something hurts, it's saying, pay attention here. When your energy crashes, it's saying, slow down. Your body isn't being difficult, it's being wise. Here's another powerful shift. Instead of focusing on what your body can't do anymore, start celebrating what it can do. Can you hug your loved ones? Can you taste your morning coffee? Can you feel the sun on your skin? Can you laugh until your body hurts? I want you to try something right now. Put your hand on your heart and feel it beating. That heart has beaten billions of times to keep you alive. It's never taken a day off. And how amazing is that? Now let's talk about body image because this is where so many of us get stuck, including me. We live in a culture that tells us our worth is tied to how we look, how young we appear, how well we fit into society's narrow definition of beauty. There is a movement right now for women who are over the age of 45 to change the way they look, to not have wrinkles. And I really fight on whether or not I should join that movement. But what if beauty isn't about looking 25 forever? What if beauty is about the wisdom in your eyes, the strength in your hands, the grace with which you move through challenges? What if beauty is about the life you've lived and the love you've shared? Okay, so we're going to get practical. How do you actually navigate these changes with grace? First, practice body gratitude. Every morning, thank your body for something specific. Thank you, legs, for carrying me through my day. Thank you, hands, for all the ways you help and heal. For me, it's often thank you, body, for giving me a voice so that I can talk to other people about having joy and grace. The second thing is listen to your body's wisdom. When you're tired, rest. When you're hungry, eat nourishing food. When you need movement, move in ways that feel good. When your body knows what it needs, we just need to listen. Third, redefine what takes care of yourself really means. Maybe it's not about intense workouts anymore. Maybe it's about gentle yoga or long walks. Maybe it's not about restrictive diets. Maybe it's about intuitive eating that honors your changing needs. The fourth thing is find movement that brings you joy. Your body wants to move, but it might not want to move the same way it did 20 years ago. Dance in your living room. Yoga, garden, swim, walk with your friends. I had a client who loved to do ballet when she was younger, and she started that back up in her 50s, and it brought her so much joy. She was moving for the joy, not to punish herself for not working out or for not doing things or for eating too much or it's a mind shift from move for joy, not for punishment. The fifth thing is dress for the body you have today, not the body you had 10 years ago, and not the body you think you should have. This is something I struggle with because I really want to buy clothes that I will fit into to encourage me to do that. But what happens then is that it makes me feel like I'm not comfortable in my own skin. We need to dress for the body we have now. Buy clothes that fit well and make you feel confident today. The sixth thing is surround yourself with people who see your whole worth. If someone in your life makes you feel bad about your changing body, that says everything about them and nothing about you. And here's the most important one, be patient with yourself. This is a journey, not a destination. Some days you'll feel graceful and accepting. Other days you'll feel frustrated and sad. Both are okay. Both are part of the process. As we wrap up today, I'm going to leave you with this truth. You're not less than you were before. You're not broken. You're not failing. You're evolving, transforming, becoming. Your body is writing the story of your life. Every line, every change, every shift is a chapter in your incredible journey. And that story is beautiful, not despite the changes, but because of them. If today's episode resonated with you and you're ready to embrace this new chapter of your life with grace and confidence, I have something really special for you. I've created a permission slip boundary script. It's a powerful tool to help you give yourself official permission to honor your body's needs and changes without judgment or guilt. This script is designed specifically for women navigating life transitions, including the physical changes that come with different life stages. It's your written permission to be gentle with yourself, to listen to your body's wisdom, and to redefine what health and beauty mean for you. You can download your free permission slip boundary script at org or at the link in the show notes below. And while you're there, learn more about our Flourish Collective and how we can support your journey toward embracing every stage of your life with grace. Until next time, remember, you deserve to unleash your joy, you deserve to feel at home in your body, and you deserve to navigate every change with self-compassion and grace. Thanks for listening to the Joy Unleashed Project. I'm Mattie Cummins, and I'll see you next time.